There are days when your weaknesses will make you feel unworthy. Days when the very people you are called to pastor will betray you. Days when you'll be fighting for your own sanity. And many days when you will walk alone. Days when you are surrounded by people, but no one knows how you truly feel. These are not my words. These are the words of Pastor Jerry Eze during an ordination service where he was ordaining pastors in his ministry. Of course, they are recruiting and they are expanding the work.
Hear this. There are days you will second guess your calling. There are days your weaknesses will make you feel unworthy. There are days the people you're called to pastor will betray you. There are days you will be fighting for your own sanity. Many more days you will walk alone. There are days you'll be surrounded with people, but yet no one will know how you feel. This call is a burden. Most of the time, learn to walk alone.
He concludes by saying that this call is a burden. Now, here's my question. If the calling is a burden, then why do it? Why? Religion has always told us that being called by God is the highest privilege, that it is an honor, a blessing, something that gives life. But when you listen closely to these pastors themselves, they don't describe it as joy. They describe it as if it is painful. They describe it as if it is loneliness, betrayal, exhaustion. They describe it as a burden. And I have to stop and ask, if God truly loves his servants, why would he make serving him feel like a punishment? So let's be real. What pastors often call the burden of the call is not actually from God. It is the weight of running a religious business, the weight of running a religious business center. It is the stress of meeting people's endless expectations, the fear of criticism. It is the struggle of constantly asking for money, of pretending to have all the answers, of keeping up the image of being God's anointed. That is not divine. That is pressure. Pressure from systems created by men. But when your pastor spiritualizes this pressure, when they say, God gave me this burden, it paints their God as a harsh master, a slave driver who enjoys seeing his workers crushed. What kind of loving God would demand such loyalty through loneliness, depression, and constant suffering? If your boss at work treated you that way, you would call it abuse. When it is God doing it, then it is called a calling. So why do pastors stay in these positions if it is so painful? Well, there are rewards. Monetary. Not from heaven, no, but from the people that they are called to pastor. They've got power, they've got control, they've got influence. The title of being called God's chosen one. And let's be honest, the money is good. For many, the burden is simply the cost of maintaining power and wealth. And that's why they keep going. That's why they keep doing this job of being a pastor, prophet, preacher. And even when they admit that the thing is weighing them down, it is breaking them, they still will carry on because they have to save face. They have to keep up appearances. So here is the bigger question. If the calling is a torment, is it really from your God? Or is it from indoctrination, culture, and the system of religion that tells people that they must suffer in order to be holy? Because let's face it, if something destroys your peace, isolates you, and make you question your sanity, it cannot come from a God of love. So I'll leave you with this thought. Pastor Jerry said that this call is a burden, but a true calling should set you free, not chain you. If serving your God feels like punishment, maybe it is not God that you're serving, but a system built by men. So, guys, what do you think? Why do pastors carry on in this burden? If it is a burden, why do it? Nobody sent you. Nobody asked you to do this burden. You can drop it. You drop it. Tomorrow, it's too hard. Just drop it and move on. It's not by force for anyone. So when your pastor starts complaining about the job that they're doing, tell them it's not by force. They can stop any day. Get another job. Do something else. Thank you for listening. And if you have enjoyed this video, please make sure to follow me. Please make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and when my next video comes up, you will be the first to know about it. And please let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts about this burden call